All right, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mr. Rico Way, actually, you're gonna be first up. You can unmute yourself, sir. Unmute yourself for me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm muted.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got people in the background talking. Tell them we can hear them in court. All right.
Excuse me now.
I said we could hear whoever was talking in the background. It was bad language being used, or not bad language, just anyways. Now calling the people versus Rico Deshaun Wade. This is U ticket 594-29321. This is one count offer to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Rico Wade, who's with this court via Zoom. Mr. Wade, please show your face and state your name for the record.
Rico Wade, RICKOWADE.
Yes, Your Honor. Today is the date and time scheduled for a pretrial. I have advised Mr. Wade in reference to the charges that's before this court and advise him of all of his other rights, and he wishes to avail himself of a bench trial in this matter.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand.
Mr. Wade?
I know he's listening to it, so his phone must be low. Sometimes people can't figure out how to get the sound higher, so he has it up to his ear. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
I would like to, can I update my address with the court?
Yes, but hold on a second, Mr. Wade. Let me do this first, okay? And then you can call the courtroom because I don't want your business for everyone to know, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he not get counsel? Hold on a minute. All right, I'm gonna set it for a bench trial on the date of August 2nd, sir. August 2nd. This is going to be in person because of the nature of the case. So I'll set it at 10 a.m., okay?
August 2nd?
August 2nd, yep. August 2nd at not 10 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here's the phone number to call so we can get your updated address. You ready for it?
Yes, I'm ready.
313
313
965
565
No,
965
22
22
93.
93.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
10 o'clock because it has to be in person because of the type of case.
Will I be able to speak back with the lawyer or no?
If you do, you just have to wait until I finish the other people that she spoke to already, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right. On Attorney Irby, okay,
Yes,
you're all,
Judge.
on Miss Patricia Wilborn Carpenter. She asked for counsel the last time that she was here. Does she still want that counsel?
I think we're setting it. Let me see. I think I have it down for hold on, it just moved.
Bench trial, but
Yes.
she asked for counsel and requested counsel, and it's supposed to be counsel here. Do you want me to try and get the person assigned to come to court?
Opposed
Or why
to
they
just,
didn't show up?
oh,
Well,
yeah,
because I don't want to have a trial date, and then she want counsel because she don't have no discovery or anything like that.
yes, Judge.
Let me try and get Miss Barrett here. Hold on a minute. All right. Andrew Williams.
Judge, if I may, can we do Ms. Wallace next? We have two officers that are present on her case, and she's taking a plea.
Okay. She's supposed to be so I can see her if this is a trial day. Why are you not able for me to see you, Miss Wallace?
Hello?
Hello? Why am I
Hello?
not able to see you? This is a trial day.
I
I have
don't-
to see.
I don't have access to my a computer with, like, my work computer don't have a camera on it.
And Your Honor, if I may, I think that on this case, the offer is being reversed. So on this case,
Okay.
I didn't speak with Attorney Irby on that matter.
All right.
So Attorney Irby, what? Oh,
It's
go
okay.
to-
No, because I was gonna say I could do the other people so I can get them out real quick and then.
okay. I can just see her in breakout room 2. Breakout room
Back
2,
to-
Irby.
Okay. Thank you. Attorney Wright, good morning. How you
Good morning.
doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. We have someone who I brought in that I need you to talk to about potential participation in your program.
Mhm.
Okay, so his name is Mr. West. Mr. West, I'm gonna place you in the breakout room with Attorney Wright so he can talk to you about another option you have up for today. So I'm gonna put you in room 16. Join that room, room 16. All right. And the officer came in on Miss Young, Attorney Griffin. Did you have a chance to talk to them about it?
Oh, no. So the officer did show up?
Yeah. They're in the breakout room, Lynn.
Your Honor, on Shakita Young, that'll be a dismissal. She's in compliance.
Fantastic. Let me bring her out.
No objection.
Don't worry about
And we're ready again on Miss Wallace.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, Miss Wallace, why are you not? You said, so did you appear last time? Unmute yourself, Miss Wallace. Did you appear last time by phone, or were you in a position where I could see you last time?
I was in a position you could see me last time.
Hot dog. Excellent myself. I know corporal rule. I'm just trying to get my bearings together. This is my least favorite situation.
I understand.
That's okay. It's not your fault. It's not your life. You don't have to. I don't know what she's doing. Keep it wild.
Your Honor.
You could. No. And let me tell you why. Because this is, well, you know what? I'm gonna stop letting it be more important to me than it is to the people who come before me. Takeda, now calling the matter of the people versus Takeda Wallace. This is ticket SP 1533988. Count one, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Ticket number SP 1299470. Count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two is in collections. Ticket number SP 1542383. Count one, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Miss Takia Wallace, who's with this court telephonically.
Ms. Wallace, can you state your name for the record?
Shakita Wallace.
This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. I also have some officers who are present. Corporal Rule, can you state your name for the record?
Corporal Rule, badge 3896, Detroit Police, 6th Precinct.
Thank you. Officer Romano, can you state your name as well?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Officer Romano, Detroit Police, 2nd Precinct.
Thank you so much. Counsel, this is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, I have advised spoken to Miss Wallace regarding these particular charges. However, she wishes to avail herself of the plea offer where she would be pleading to count number SP 154-23831, which is the ticket with Officer Romano allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And the remainder 2 counts will be dismissed pursuant to a conversation with the officer as well as from the prosecutor. And she wishes to avail herself of that offer, Your Honor. And the other
All right.
count with count ending in 9881, Officer Abraham, he is not present for court today.
Okay. So she's doing 1 count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
That is correct, Your Honor. Count number 3831.
All right. Ma'am, if you want to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
yes,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
no,
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
yes,
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that, ma'am?
yes,
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
yes,
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of January 18th of 2024. At that time, were you driving a Jeep vehicle in the area of Tireman and Hubble in the city of Detroit?
Your Honor, this is
Yes.
allowing an unlicensed driver.
Did you have a vehicle, a Jeep vehicle at that time, ma'am?
yes,
And did you allow someone who was unlicensed to drive that vehicle?
yes,
And was it, counsel, will you stipulate it was in the area of Tireman and Hubble
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
in the city of Detroit? All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Is this a car you sold or something like that? And now somebody's driving it who's not licensed? What happened?
I don't steal cars. That's my car, my name.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Attorney Ivy. What you don't know is that she got these same 2 tickets about 2 weeks apart. So I figured she's driving the vehicle. They just tried to give her a break.
Oh, no, Your Honor, it was her cousin or nephew that was driving her vehicle.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, you have a ticket in collections. You know about that ticket, ma'am?
No, I didn't know about that until you said something the last time.
Okay. We gotta take care of that ticket. The fine on this ticket is going to be $200. How long do you need to pay that, 30 or 60 days?
30.
Okay. So I'll have it due no later than July 29th, 2024. Stop letting whoever's driving your vehicle drive it because they keep getting pulled over.
Okay.
And then it's going to affect your license at some point in time. And you don't want that. So stop letting whoever that is drive your vehicle. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
All right. All right, that concludes this hearing. Bye. Attorney Barrett, you have a client assigned to my courtroom today, and I avoid us going into a have to have an adjourned trial. Good morning. It's Miss Patricia Wilborn Carpenter. Miss Carpenter, you were supposed to be here at 9:35 this morning. I do apologize. It was a clerical error on my behalf.
Well, Judge, do you want to just give us a new date so that we can come back?
Yes, but I want you to at least speak to her in the breakout room, please, and thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
No problem. All right, I'll put you in room 17.
Thank you.
All right, officers, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too, thank you. Attorney Griffin, on your matter, I have an officer here, Officer Larson, so let me call that one.
And from the representation of the prosecutor, she indicated that it was being dismissed.
Yes.
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Shakira Young. This is U ticket 687-00924. One count operate in the city of Detroit without business license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P77169. State your full name for the record, ma'am.
Shakira Young.
All right,
Judge,
and I do have Officer Larson here. Officer Larson, can you state your name for the record?
Good morning, Officer Kelly Larson, Detroit Police Department, badge 2770.
Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, it's my understanding from the Assistant Corporation Counsel that this matter is being dismissed. We do not object to the recommendation. Ask the court to adopt it.
This time being a officer of the court, and I also heard Attorney Mason say that this matter was going to be dismissed for her compliance. The court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep that business license up to date and valid at all times, okay?
Okay,
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. On Andrew Williams, are we addressing any of his defaulted cases or only the misdemeanor cases?
Your Honor, I wasn't aware of the defaulted cases, but this was only in reference to the cases before the court this morning.
All right. Mr. Williams, although you worked so hard to get all these wonderful things back in order, like your license, you picked up a whole slew of new cases. I hope they do not affect you. From 2022 that you never took care of. That means you never paid on them at all. For my court, including.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but since I got my license, I never got pulled over since I got my license.
Right, but these tickets happened before you got your license because you didn't get your license reinstated until recently.
I'm sorry, I was unaware of that because I went down to the 36th district and paid off everything that was on the register. So I was unaware about the tickets that you're talking about now.
Let me run it and see if they are all paid off.
If those on my truck, those are my Silverado truck. I did get insurance and get it registered, but I traded that in for the truck I have now. I'm paying a note on is fully insured.
All right. Well, you still have some ones in default. Disregard traffic control device, 16 to 20 miles over speeding, ineffective use of seatbelt ×2, and another speeding ticket that you had. That's not a part of this record today. I just want you to be very clear about that. Okay.
Was that before I got my license?
July 19th of 2022.
July 2022. I don't know if I have my license yet or not.
Also, you need to use your seatbelt anyways. All right. All right. Attorney Mason, can you come down to the courtroom and give him another offer? He got all these defaults that are speeding tickets. I would like him not to have it. Well, do the points go away after 2 years?
Yeah, they drop off. I think they do drop off after 2 years.
All right, so he should be all right then. He'll just have to pay for all the tickets. That's all right. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Andrew Dorian Williams. This is ticket SP 1373622. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1183171. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1373655. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Andrew Williams, who is with this court via Zoom. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Andrew Williams. Andrew Dorian Williams.
Yes, Your Honor. As you've indicated, I have had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Andrew Williams regarding the cases that are before this court today. And he was able to provide valid documentation, as well as his driver's license is valid pursuant to the information from the court. And he has valid registration and tabs and insurance for his vehicle. And based on my communication with the prosecutor, we're moving for a dismissal in reference to those particular matters. Based on valid documentation.
All right, at this time, the court's going to grant that request. Being that he has a valid license. Good job getting your license back together, sir. And he now has proof of insurance and his vehicle is registered. The court is going to dismiss those matters without prejudice. All right. I'm gonna try and figure it out. It looks like some of these might be duplicate tickets. I'm gonna try and take care of them as best as I can. If they are some duplicate tickets, if not, you need to come down here and take care of some of these tickets to find out what's going on, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You're all set, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Jeanette Washington. All right, unmute yourself. Hello.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jeanette Christina Washington. This is ticket SP 1481537. Count 1, discharge firearm. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Ms. Jeanette Washington, who's with this court via Zoom. Ms. Washington, please state your name for the record.
Jeanette Christina Washington.
Yes, Your Honor. Today is the date and time scheduled for trial. I have looked into the officer's room, and Dimitri Stewart, which is the officer who wrote this ticket, was not present at the time. Based on my information and conversation with the prosecutor, moving for a dismissal.
All right. Being that the officer is not present, the time is now 10:18 a.m. The court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, because of the nature of the ticket, they may refile it. So please just note that. Also, you have 3 tickets that are in disposition that you need to take care of.
I will do it this week.
Okay.
I was aware.
Yeah.
I tried to call yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta take care of those. When you don't make some type of arrangements or do something, they default back to the original charges, Ms. Washington.
Okay, is there anything I can do about that, or should I talk to the court clerk about that?
No, I was gonna say there's nothing she can do now because it converted back. Once you miss those things and you don't give us any notice and you don't do anything, it's just like it never happened.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that, but you gotta communicate with us so that we can know.
Okay.
Before they revert back, okay?
Okay, and I'll contact the courts about that.
Okay. All right. If you need to set up a payment plan, you can always come down here, set that up so that way you don't have to come up with so much money at one point in time, okay?
Okay, and question, is my CPL still valid?
So the case is going to be dismissed. A lot of times they want to see that it's fully dismissed. So I'll write up some paperwork that you can come down and pick up next week concerning that case, okay?
Okay, and then I'll be allowed to, I'm sorry, ma'am.
No, go ahead. You should be allowed to carry after that because the case was dismissed, but I'll give you the proper paperwork too, okay? I'll put it in the file so that you will be able to have it.
Okay, and they still have possession of my my firearm.
And that's the way to get it back as well as with the paperwork I'll give you, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm all set?
You're all set. You can log off.
Okay, thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. So these are the ones. All right. LaCrissa Elizabeth White. Oh, shoot.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus LaCrissa Elizabeth White. This is ticket SP 1557188. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. May I have your appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Ms. LaCrissa Elizabeth White, who's with this court via Zoom. Ms. White, please state your name for the record.
LaCrissa Elizabeth White.
Yes, Your Honor. Today is the date and time scheduled for a pretrial. Ms. White has one charge, which is no insurance. She does have valid documentation at this time. And based on my communication with the prosecutor, moving for a motion to dismiss.
All right, this time being that you have valid documentation for the no insurance misdemeanor, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Ms. White, you have set up some hearings in this courthouse on July 9th, 2020 at 9:30 a.m. in courtroom 2020. Make sure you show up to that, okay?
Oh, I'm
Because
gonna be
that's
there.
okay. Okay. I just want to make sure you know that even though this case is getting dismissed, you still have those cases open, okay?
Absolutely.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
welcome.
How do I go about getting my bond back?
So for the civil infractions, because those are the only ones you probably had to pay on, they won't give you any of that money until after that hearing's concluded.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to wait. So if they didn't take any money for the no insurance misdemeanor, you should have just been able to get a court date for that before me. But with the civil infractions, in order to have that motion filed that you did, they hold that money until after the motion hearing is done. So you're gonna have the motion hearing, okay?
Okay, thank you. You said July 9th?
July 9th, courtroom 220 at 9:30 a.m.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Thank you. Attorney Wright, you ready on Mr. West?
Yes.
All right. Tavius West?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tavius West. This is ticket SP 1542616. Count one, draw, brandish, facsimile firearm. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your
Attorney
Honor.
Wright.
Brandon Wright, P86335 from Street Democracy on behalf of Mr. West.
All right, Mr. West, can you state your name for the record?
Tavius West.
All right. I do have an officer too. I'm trying to get him into the courtroom. Officer Evans, who showed up today, was the date and time set for a bench trial. But Mr. Wright, do you have a different type of motion to make at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. West would like to avail himself of the Street Outreach Court Detroit program. We'd like to ask for a standard 150-day adjournment in this matter.
Okay. All right, Mr. West, you heard him in the breakout room talk about the Street Outreach Court and what it entails and how they want to provide some things to you. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So it's an awesome program. I'm a part of it, and I think you can really benefit from what they can provide you with, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna set this up just as asked today and requested. I'm gonna set it up for 150 days, which brings us to December. I won't do it over the holidays. So do you want me to bring it to January instead? Or did it bring us to like December 28th or something like that, somewhere around there?
Oh, yeah, that might be better.
Okay. So let me bring it to, I'll do it to January 2nd.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
2025. No problem. All right.
Your Honor.
There's nothing further. Yes.
Your Honor, this is Attorney
Okay.
Griffin.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with street court, so my question is, because I spoke to him earlier, does he have to plead first?
No.
Okay.
You won't have to plead first. Nope.
Okay.
So this is a program if he participates in, no pleas have to be taken. Well, the court takes it into consideration, his participation, his needs, and his level. And then as long as he successfully completes it and the prosecutor's office or the city's office agrees with his completion, it'll be taken care of.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
And Mr.
No
Griffin,
problem.
I will chat you my contact information too, so that you have it. We can stay in touch.
Okay, we'll do. Thank you.
All right. There's nothing further. Good luck to you, Mr. West, okay?
Thank you. You have a good
You're
one.
welcome. You too. Thank you very much. Thank y'all for working on that for him too. All right. Attorney Barrett, you ready on Miss Wilborn Carpenter?
I am, but I would like to talk to the city attorney first before I.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead, talk to.
I
Who's
need
the
to.
defendant?
Patricia
Who's the defendant?
Wilborn Carpenter. Wilborn Carpenter.
Breakout room 2.
Okay, you got to put me in.
Sorry. All right.
Your Honor,
Williams Taylor?
there we go. Cool.
Okay, you got it?
Got it.
Mr. Williams Taylor, is this your first time checking in today?
No, I've been trying to check in since for about an hour now, but I had to run around, had to call up there to get my ID number. I was on my ticket. I was trying to say something about the Zoom, and it said Leonard Devon, Y or something. And I was trying to join that or something on the.
I know, that's the officer who wrote the ticket.
Okay.
It can be confusing. I understand. All right. So I'm gonna put you in the breakout room so that you can talk to an attorney assigned to this courtroom today about your case and about your rights. They'll give you some guidance on what you can do today. Okay?
Okay.
Judge Taylor, where is the docket?
Could you repeat yourself, please?
Oh, no, I was talking to the judge. Where is Mr. Williams Taylor?
Page 2. At the very top, he's the first one on the pretrial. Okay. All right. All right. Who wants to talk to him?
Your Honor, I can speak to him. And then I also have a person who's just setting it for a bench trial.
Put him in number 5.
He on the phone.
No, he shouldn't be. Mr. Brian Williams, room 13.
Mr. Wright, you need something?
Nope, just finishing up making this note
Okay,
of Mr.
cool. I
Herman.
just try and miss out on something.
Take care.
You too. You can stay in as long as you want, but I just didn't know if you needed something.
I would love to, but it's Friday.
I know. So everybody's calling your name on Friday, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Let's continue to help folks out.
Mm. Take care.
You too. You're not listening to me, so you can go talk to the other person. If they come out, I'll let them know that they have to wait for you to come out.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Williams. You have to hold tight. I've been trying to get you out the room, and now your attorney went to someplace else. So you just have to hold tight for 1 second until he finishes talking to someone else, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll be on. I'll be.
Okay, great. All right, you ready for your matter, Attorney Barrett?
Judge, I need to go back in the breakout room with Miss, I was trying to get this,
Okay.
with Miss Wilborn. Her.
Okay. I can't make you co-host. My bad. All right.
Okay.
No, we can't.
With that being said, Your Honor, on that case with Miss Barrett, uh, I guess these are all civil matters, and we're trying to figuring out why they give her an appointed counsel on all these civil matters. So,
One
there
reckless driving.
yeah, that's what I don't have on the docket. I don't
It's
have.
at 9:30. We just put it at the wrong time. I apologize. That's why I
So
was
there
telling her.
is a reckless. That's what I,
It is a
okay.
reckless driving at 9:30.
So do we need to talk again, Madam Prosecutor?
Yeah, just get the discovery. Yeah, so you need to get the discovery on that one because I didn't. The offers are drag racing.
Okay. And well, all right. I need to go back in with her.
How about this one? How about this one? Oh, no, I can't get it all done. I say, we can go to time.
I'll put both of you in breakout room number 5, Ms. Barrett.
Okay. All right.
Just trying to.
Ms. Wilborn?
With the 10 ticket for the trial.
Your Honor, has he provided you verification of his dog license?
have you spoken with the officer, Attorney Griffin for Corey Williams? What did he say? Because I don't know if it's a state prosecutor today, so.
Judge,
I
there
don't
was like I'm sorry, Mr. Attorney Griffin, there was a Shanita Perkins from Wayne County and Judge Taylor. I chatted her to come on over to you. I don't know what kind of prosecutor she is, but I asked her to come on over. Her name is Shanithia Perkins. Does that sound familiar to you, Judge? Shanithia? Okay.
No, I didn't. I never talked to the officers. I guess without the prosecutors in there, so I didn't speak to the officer. I know he's been here, and that's why I guess I made the request just for the state prosecutor.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me do Mr. Williams.
You got a
Taylor
couple of
and then-
formal hearings you can talk to him on. Formal hearings.
That's true.
You know what? I'll tell you about this then. If the trials are actually all the two trials are for city, then we may be able to resolve it. Attorney Mason.
Okay, on that failure to do the TARP, that's the misdemeanor. Let's give you allowing on that.
Allowing, okay.
Yeah.
And then the operator with no license.
That's an FTD.
Okay.
And then go talk to him on the formal hearing stuff.
Okay.
I'll give you one FTD and dismiss the other NOP.
It should just be one NOP. And then one failed to TARP load.
Right.
So I'll talk to him now. I'm sorry, Judge.
Okay.
What were you saying?
I just want to do Mr. Williams Taylor though first.
Yes, Judge. Ready.
No.
Yes, ready.
No, Mr. Brian Williams first, because he is the one. And then, okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Brian Lawrence Williams. This is U ticket 165-15714. This is one count entering without permission. Then I have ticket number 3984611, one count, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Attorney Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Brian Williams.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. I've spoken to my client. He's indicated to me that he wants to waive his right to a jury trial and set these matters for a bench trial.
That's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
It's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Correct.
Ooh, goodness. All right, thank you. Because of the nature of the, thank you so much. Because of the nature of the case, I'm going to have to hold it in person. I'm going to set it for August 2nd at 10 a.m. in person.
Judge, if I may, this is the city prosecutor. What's the year on that ticket? Is that a 14?
It is 2014, but I didn't want to
dismiss.
Okay. Okay. Yes. I didn't want to do it without your permission, Attorney Mason. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move to dismiss at this time. U ticket 165-15714. The remaining ticket though is a 2020 ticket. You still have to face that for no operator's license. But what that does is it allows it to be online, sir. So that's going to be at 9 a.m. instead online for that one ticket. Okay. 9
What's
a.m.
my date is online?
Online, August 2nd.
August 2nd.
At 9 a.m. The same way you logged in, okay?
Correct. Thank you, Your Honor. Okay. 9 a.m. August 2nd.
That's correct, sir. We'll see you then, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank
Have
you,
a good
madam.
day.
You too, sir.
And Madam Clerk, when you're able, I'm just trying to get a for Corey Williams, see if he has a license.
It's valid.
Okay. So Attorney Mason, I'm just going to pull you into the room. I just need to gain clarity on those two charges. for Mr. Williams?
Okay, breakout room 2.
Okay.
All right. Attorney Barrett, you ready on your matter?
Yes, Judge, we're just gonna have to set this for a bench trial. I can't.
I understand. Now calling the matters of the people versus Patricia Diane Wilborn Carpenter. This is ticket SP 1533975, one count reckless driving. Ticket SP 1513458, count 1 improper lane usage, count 2 violation of the basic speed law, count 3 failed to signal. Ticket number SP 1520797, count 1 expired plates, count 2 no proof of insurance. Also calling ticket number SP 1534110, count 1 expired plates, count 2 no proof of insurance. Have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge. Melita Baird on behalf of Patricia Wilborn Carpenter. Judge, she wants a bench trial day, please.
All right, and ma'am, please state your name for the record.
Yes, my name is Patricia Diane Wilborn Carpenter.
All right, ma'am, can you please raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to set this for a bench trial on the date. It has to be in person. So look at your calendar, Attorney Barrett. Does August 2nd work for you?
Yes, sir.
Oh. I won't
Can't
be
hear
here.
anything.
Dang it.
Oh, I'm on mute. I'm so
Okay.
sorry about
That's all right.
Okay, so you said August 2nd. What time is that?
Oh, for in-person hearing that day too.
Oh, okay.
Not
Well,
August 2nd. It's gonna have to be a different day. Let me find a different day.
Okay. Okay.
About August 8th. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Does that work? It's nothing on it. Yeah. What does August 8th look like for you?
Okay, what time?
At 9 a.m.
9 a.m. on the 8th? That's fine. And we come in person on that day.
Yeah, in person. Now, Miss Wilburn Carpenter, you supposed to, I got this lovely sheet on my file that says you need to come get fingerprints. They need to happen before the trial. So since you're coming in person, I can have you do it that day, or you can do it before, but you can do it that day when you come down. I have to have fingerprints for the type of
Okay,
charge.
I'm sorry, Judge. I had my fingerprints taken a couple years back when I was working with school. So I'm not sure if that's still in the system, but it was taken through the Michigan State Police. So I just was assuming that it was still in the system already.
I'll ask and see if that's but they don't communicate like you would think they would communicate, and it's the city of Detroit. So I'll ask them though. Well, look.
Okay, that'd be great. So I won't have to do it over. But if I need to do it, I'll make sure I get it done.
Okay. Or by state. Okay. I'll ask and find out. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you both in person on that day August,
8th.
I was gonna say that, I saw 8th and 9th, but I said 8th. Yeah, August
Yeah,
8th,
at
Well,
9. Mhm.
we said that we're doing the 8th or the 9th.
the 8th. I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I said the right date. Is that Thursday? Because I know it's motion day on Friday, so I don't like to put trials on Friday for you all, Attorney Barrett, if I can help it.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, thank you.
you're welcome. All
It's
right,
fine.
okay, all right. I'll see you both at that time, okay?
Okay, see you
All right,
then,
thank
Judge.
you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I can leave now?
You can leave now. You're all set, ma'am, okay?
All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Attorney Griffin, you ready on Mr. Williams Taylor first?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus, let me find it. Derek Cornelius Williams Taylor. This is case number SP 1350964, count 1, drove while license suspended. He also has a ticket and warrant status. That's ticket SX 373933731. One count, drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Please state your full name for the record.
Derek Cornelius Williams Taylor.
All right,
Judge.
counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Judge, today's date and time scheduled for a pretrial. My client wants to avail himself of the recommendation and enter a plea of guilty. The matter will be amended to, the recommendation is for the matter to be amended to failure to display.
All right. Did you address the warrant ticket?
Judge, I was not aware of a warrant ticket.
All right, it's for the same type of thing. The court's going to dismiss it if he pleads this one ticket. Can you please raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of May 12th of 2022. At that time, were you in the area of Joy and Greenfield driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Was your license suspended at that time, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to one count, fail to display, the remaining ticket to be dismissed. Sir, my fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30.
Okay, so I'll have it due no later than July 29th, 2024, okay? Did that give you enough time?
You said July
29th.
29th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, that's
All
perfect.
right. Okay, all right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, sir.
And after that, after I pay the 200, my ticket would be, everything would be dismissed?
Well, so the other case is gonna be dismissed. This one is just gonna be lowered to fail to display, which doesn't affect your license in the same way that this particular ticket affects it, okay?
Okay, so after I pay the 200, what
So as long as you don't have any additional reinstatement fees that need to be paid to the court, then you can file a petition with the Secretary of State's office to try and get your license back. I don't know if you have
Yes.
any other tickets anyplace else, and you have to pay whatever fines and costs they ask you to pay for those particular tickets, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I don't
Yes,
know what
ma'am.
else may have suspended it, but just make sure you take care of all of your matters, even the ones outside the city, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome. You too, have a good day.
All right.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus, let me find the file. Corey Martell Williams. This is ticket number SP 1552843, count 1, CMV defective equipment. Also calling ticket number SP 1552517. Count 1 failed to tarp load. Count 2 failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. And ticket number SP 1552813. Count 1, no proof of insurance. Count 2, violation of Act or Rules Motor Carrier Safety Act. Count 3, violations of Act or Rules Motor Carrier Safety Act. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Corey Williams.
All right, and I see we have Corporal Haywood on as well. Make the record clear and disclose, I do know Mr. Corey Williams. We attended law school together from the years of 2006 until 2009. I've known him for that long. I do not think it will cause me to be unfair or impartial or partial, I guess, in this particular matter. Do you have any objections to me proceeding with this matter, Attorney Griffin?
No, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, how are we moving forward today?
Judge, it's my understanding that my client is going to plead to, there's a recommendation after speaking with the city prosecutor for the city matters, and then Corporal Hayward for the formal hearing matters, that this is my understanding that my client will be pleading to fail to tarp a load. It'll be amended to an allowing a licensed driver to drive, which will not abstract to the Secretary of State. Then he will also be pleading to the missing or defective equipment, and the other matters will be dismissed.
Okay. All right, you understand that, Mr. Williams? You want to take advantage of that today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down.
Apologies, Judge.
Yes, what's going on?
Because of the new information about you said he went to law school, I just want to ask, I do need to ask him, does he have a law license?
No.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure because this is a misdemeanor and you would have to report and things of that nature.
Okay.
So we're ready, Judge. Apologies.
All right. You want to raise your right hand for me again, Mr. Williams? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside what's been stated today on this record in exchange for a plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I want to take your attention. Let's see. All right, hold on one second. I want to take your attention back to the date on or about February 16th of 2024. At that point in time was a truck being driven in the area of westbound Davison and Joseph Campo in the city of Detroit.
Yes, Your Honor.
And was there a failure to tarp the load at that time, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
A stipulation for the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the civil infraction of defective equipment, counsel?
Yes, Judge. So stipulated.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation, I think the rest of them are stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Judge.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced count, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and one count of CMV defective equipment. Mr. Williams, were you driving this vehicle or was it just a vehicle your company owns?
I was driving the vehicle, Your Honor, and I also own the vehicle, so it's my company, and I was also the driver.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was someone in the fleet or not. Okay. Let me see. The allowing, it won't abstract, you said, Attorney Griffin?
That's right, Judge. It will not
Okay.
abstract.
Okay, all right. So it won't affect the CDL. All right. The fine for the defective equipment is $100. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. But I can give you more time as well. One second. All right, for the allowing unlicensed driver to drive, you said it was you and you have a valid license. I'm gonna do $100 on that ticket as well. So it's a total of $200. How long will that take you to pay for the civil infraction? It is supposed to be 14 days, but I can give you additional time. How long do you need, Mr. Williams?
Your Honor, I could take care of it in 14 days.
Okay. Well, the other one, I give you 30 days typically, so I'll keep it at the same level. I don't even know why I asked. All right, so I'll make everything due no later than July 29th. That's
That
30
works for
days
me.
from now, $200. Okay. All right. There's nothing further. This concludes this hearing. Thank you all. Thank you, Corporal Hayward. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Thank you. Have a good day, you all.
So,
Bye.
bye-bye. I think that's everybody
I think it is too, Judge.
in the morning docket. Let me close out the room just to make sure.